with the crypto code, what do they recommend?
3Commas.
3Commas, and you've started with 3Commas.
Yes. So I'll give you the really brief story on that. I just wanted to do one more comparison of the cost of All-Tradie versus 3Commas versus Bitsgap. And it was during the time that I was trying to get a clear, hey Mark, I was trying to get a clear idea of how many bots could be included. And then I just happened to come back into 3Commas just on the outside website and looked at their plans, and their plans had totally changed. And it was like, instead of, so they used to have, 3Commas was always cheaper than Bitsgap, but it was kind of annoying because the middle plan, it was only giving us one grid bot. And it was like, that was the thing that was annoying me about moving from Bitsgap to 3Commas. And I kept sort of holding off because I've got another month on Bitsgap anyway. And the whole plan's changed. It's now got 10 grid bots on the middle plan.
Nice.
And even on the low plan, they've dropped the low plan from $22 down to $5 a month. So I paid a whole year on the basic plan for 42 USDT. So $48, I think, is the price it pays. That gives you 2 grid bots, 5 DCA bots, and 10 smart trades. So from a getting started perspective, we now have a $50 investment for an entire year. We don't even have to worry about waiting for Black Fridays. I mean, on Black Friday, I'll probably see if I can do an upgrade to the middle plan, because is what is needed to really make the most of the wave bots, because it does the reinvesting the profits, and because we all know how powerful compounding interest is. So if you compound, not interest, but like compound, the effects of compound. So if we can be compounding on autopilot using the skill set of the trading signals that Joel and Adam use, which Brian and I have now got a lot of confidence in, don't we, Brian?
Yes.
But this was a game changer within the last 2 weeks. So what I've done is just come in on this one. I came in on this one on the annual, but 10 active smart trades. I currently only have 6 running. I've only got 1 grid bot at the moment because I'm still running some on Bitsgap. And if I wanted to not worry about reinvesting the profit, I can run up to 5 wave bots. And this was where I just went, I've got to do this. I have to change over. So that's what started it. Hey, I just wanted to come in and do a side-by-side comparison here just to round that off. Obviously, that conversation was from our weekly Crypto Buddies huddle that's been running for the last couple of years, actually. But yes, to sort of explain a bit more as to why many of us are going to be looking at moving over to 3Commas from Bitsgap. The price is one thing for sure, but because there is, those of us who are interested in getting the copy and paste trading from the crypto code, 3Commas is taught throughout that. You can just do trading directly on an exchange, but the smart trade aspect of 3Commas is really a lot better than Bitsgap. There is better again beyond either Bitsgap or 3Commas, but I just wanted to sort of do this side-by-side comparison for you to actually see here. So this is the middle plan on each, so-called advanced on Bitsgap, and I think it's pro now on 3Commas. So most of us that have been on Bitsgap, even if we started with the big account that had 20 to 25 bots, the annihilation of crypto in 2022 certainly pushed a lot of us back to either the 5 bots or just cancelling outright. But it's not cheap, and 2 years ago, Bitsgap really were very, very cheeky and greedy, and pretty much doubled the price, which was a bit out of sorts because they then kept going and changing the platform all the time. So to give props to Bitsgap, first and foremost, it does have the most user-friendly interface, so it is dead easy to put bots on, as you know, but it's not that much more difficult to actually put a grid bot on in 3Commas. But side by side here, I'm looking at the pay for a year so that you get a discount, because most people do that anyway. But as you know, Bitsgap has 5 active grid bots, And now the new plan of 3Commas is 10 active grid bots. Now, if you already do have a 3Commas account, they are not just rolling all accounts over into these new levels for some reason. So you would actually need to start a brand new 3Commas account again. I'd love it if you could use my referral link. Doesn't matter if you don't want to, but yeah, that's pretty much, to me, makes most sense. It's actually a straight $20 discount if you're paying monthly, and a little bit less by paying annually, so $37 a month. 10 grid bots. You're getting double the grid bots, which is amazing. Everything else is pretty much the same. It says over here unlimited smart orders, but again, you know, if you've got Bitsgap paid up, you know, through until next year, like a few of the bot buddies and crypto buddies have, then just use it. You know, get used to using their smart orders and how they do it. But the smart trade aspect of 3Commas is a lot cleaner and easier and you know, able to be used. And of course, if you do decide to do the crypto code and use the Wave bots as well as their trading view chart alerts and indicators, then that's what you'd actually be putting into the DCA bots. So this middle plan is appropriate for the Wave bots because you can compound. You can actually reinvest your profits over and over, and that's what I will be moving to once my Bitsgap account runs out, so that I can run those Wave bots, which are pretty much the only true passive set and forget, you know, a bit like Dan used to say, do nothing, but GridBots doesn't have do nothing aspects to them because you can go out of range and not earn anything either. So my suggestion is to come over to 3Commas if you still have a Bitsgap account, and just start on the $4 or $5 a month. So, you know, pay in advance, it's only $48 for the year, and pay monthly, it's $5 a month. And that gives you 2 grid bots so that you can practice, you know, putting your bots on. If we put it side-by-side comparison with Bitsgap, they've got 2 grid bots as well. But as you know, if you've followed the plan, we can't use this level of Bitsgap because they don't have trailing up and trailing down. So this basic account is useless to everybody, but not over here on 3Commas. You've got trailing up, you've got everything you need, and you can run 2 grid bots, still have smart trades while you're, you know, getting your feet wet on that, and be able to run the DCA bots if you do step into the crypto code and want to use their Wave bots as well. They're all just different strategies is what it comes down to. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Starting here, and I'm going to upgrade to this. Hopefully there'll be a Thanksgiving or Black Friday deal that I'll be able to get in on a year of that, but be good to save a couple $100 a year on not using Bitsgap anymore. And I'll just finish off by saying that this is the time to be getting back into bots, and you know, if you really want to up the game, get into some trading as well. So doing these copy and paste trades that the crypto code provides is a fantastic way to get started. You're using the smart trade aspect of these platforms. It's super easy, and the profits have been amazing. I've only been running at it for the last couple of weeks, and a couple of the crypto buddies are on the ride as well, and it's really fun and it's really good, and you can easily get a return on your investment pretty quickly as well. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, but I just wanted to give you that quick little, you know, run through as to why I'm making the recommendation to leave Bitsgap, say goodbye, and move over to 3Commas, even if you don't join the crypto code. So any questions, give me a shout. Thanks for watching.